Round 2. I think Control Windows, Control T. We're hopping. Sorry guys, I'm not at the camera. I'll be right there. We're hopping. What am I looking for? Sorry guys, it's a slow burn this intro. What's up, y'all? All right, so the goal here, I just did a race off stream. I got murdered. Kind of murdered myself, but also kind of got murdered. Lost 144 IR. Not what you want to see. Sorry, it's about to get trippy for a second. While I move this up and over. There it is. I'm like trying to get everything set back up. Okay, that should be good. What's up, everybody? Early stream for me compared to what I normally do. I don't know if y'all can hear Miss Rachel in the background, but ooh, she's there. Oh, shoot. I like that view. Gosh, that's kind of bright, isn't it? It's okay. All right, let me see if I remember. I've had the absolute worst races today. Dude, I just did one. It was actually going really well. The leader was super fast. He spun himself off the track, and as he was coming through, he pit maneuvered me. I could have left him more space, but he didn't really use much of the track. Lost 144. Going to be recovering from that one for a while. Those are rookie numbers. You can lose a lot more than that. That's true. That's true. Could always be worse. I'm trying to... There we go. See if I remember the commands to get this. I'm taking the day off after doing a pilot challenge race. My old bones can't take sitting that long. Oh, I'm quiet. Hello. Hello. Is that better? Windows Shift T. Oh fuck! It's not that. That's not the button I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. Is that better volume-wise? Mustang spotted. Yeah, we're gonna try. I just wanna. On the last lap, dude tried to dive bomb me and spun himself. He was real cranky about it. Yeah, this guy was actually dive bombing me, or he was looking to go around the outside, which is fine. But I just don't think he. Looking back, I look back at his laps, and it looks like most of the time he doesn't even use all the track. So I think that's what kind of killed me. I was expecting him to use more of it. All right, everybody. I hope my volume is better. I made all of the overlays more like see-through, so hopefully that helps. I feel like last time it was a bit overwhelming how non-see-through all of the overlays were. Thank God you're streaming. Gives me an excuse to withdraw and take a break. Let this guy through. Oh, is that him? I think that's his teammate or something. Oh no, it's not. Have the fixed Mustang being broken and fixed? It's still the best car by far. I don't know what they did with the update. I just now drove for the first time. This last race I did was my first race since the update, so I don't know what they did to it, but there was an update. I mean, all the GT3s. If somebody knows what the update was, feel free to let me know. How long till race chat? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. What? Since when are you streaming? Yeah, today. I'm streaming today. Since like 5 minutes ago, Fob. You are here right at the beginning. I know it's probably your bedtime, but we're here. Lost 100 IR today? Dude, that's rookie numbers. I want to try and run a few races. I really just want to get my SR up. Somehow, I only lost 0.9 SR from that, or 0.09 SR from that last race. I had like 12 incidents, and the spin gave me so much damage that I just couldn't even finish the race. I was like losing 7 seconds a lap. Other than fixed setup changes, I believe they moved move of the front engine cars. Aero balance rearward. Oh, moves more. I think you're trying to say more there. But hopefully they did. Yeah, I know the BMW was like crazy oversteery before. It felt like there was no downforce on the rear end so much of the time. So maybe that was the solution. Have you tried Fuji Porsche Cup? I have not tried Fuji Porsche Cup yet. I don't think I'm going to this week. I felt like this would be an IR, I mean not an IR, a SR farm. It's generally not super easy to get off tracks here. Like, it's very easy to take the off tracks and gain a couple of tenths or like a tenth, but overall I feel like this is a pretty good track for staying on the track and safety rating. I really just want to get back to A class and get IMSA. Does your view have all that UI or just we can see it? Mine does. I don't usually drive with all this, but for when I'm streaming I do. One of the overlays isn't working, by the way. If it's the fuel one, yeah, it takes a while. That guy is gone. I almost followed him off. Papa Pole, first time catching you live. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I usually don't stream this early. That's probably why it's first time catching me. I usually stream at like 2 a.m. for most of the world. You get a slowdown if you go through that pit lane? Well, thankfully that's not something I'll probably ever do in a race. Oh, that is just goofy. It gains you nothing. You can avoid slipstream, which can be a pretty big advantage down that long straight. That's probably why they have the slowdown there. Valid, honestly. It's 3:30 a.m. here. Okay, so for you, this is not early. Is that Roxanne? Roxanne? You get a 3-second slowdown now. Valid, dude, valid. It makes a big difference down a straight that long if you avoid slipstream for like, is that probably 4 seconds? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 seconds. Like, that makes a big difference. You should get punished for that. 3 seconds might be a bit harsh, but it's 1 a.m. here, and I usually see you online when I eat breakfast. Sounds about right. It's like, what time is it? 3:40, and I usually stream at like 11. So for me, I mean, it's about how long you would sleep. Ooh, baby. Lighten up the rears. Aiden, other than that, just not being bad, what's your recommendation for South Bend? You're using way less brake than I am. You know what? I should know what corner that is, but I don't. South Bend. Oh, you know what? I have a compass. Hold on. Where's my compass? Don't I have a compass on here somewhere? At the bottom? Okay. So that's... Wait, are we facing north? I think we're facing north right now. Kind of. So South Bend. Is that kink? I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Melvin, I'm going to the Merc. I'm doing this so I can get A class. Finally caught a stream again. The left after the uphill S's. Okay, yeah, so dude, that corner's tough. You just really have to try and keep the car as smooth as you can. It's not a lot of braking though. You can do it with very little braking. It's really about how you get back on throttle and when you brake. Like the angle you carry over it. Oh my god, Elliot is here. Hello, Elliot. We are so back. We'll see about that. I'm assuming the guy who won the last race and the guy who took me out, not really all his fault. I do think he could have been more alongside, but he'll probably be in this next race, and he is very fast. I only got to do like 4 laps in the last race, but I did a 44.7, and he did a 44.46, which is by far the fastest lap I have seen so far. So I think if he's in this next one, unless he makes a big mistake, we're gonna be fighting for P2. Yeah, Weapons got a good point there. Like right as you go, right before South Bend, there's like a bump. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Elliot. Everybody say hi to Elliot. I see 2 of you thumbs up his donation. That compression, it's like as soon as you land in that compression, you just nudge the brakes a little bit, and then you can pretty much get off of them and like coast even before you get on throttle. If you overslow for that corner, it actually makes it a lot more difficult. That is blazing pace. Yeah, 44.4. That might be the fastest time of the lap of the week that he got. Okay, I want to see. I'm gonna go on a flyer here and see what we can do. All right, we've missed turn 1 completely. Scratch this lap. We might be able to save it. It's actually not too bad. I mean, that's pretty bad, but. If you get that line right, you can stay in 3rd through there, and it feels really good. Track is 51 right now. What pedals would you recommend me to buy? I use the P1000s, and my biggest thing about those pedals is, I mean, you can tune them differently, but the way I have them set up, they feel super similar to my Volkswagen GTI that I drive in real life. So it's really, really easy to go back from, like, to go in between my actual car and the sim, which I really enjoy, because I've had pedals in the past that were like extremely stiff, and I feel like I had to warm up a little bit more on those in order to get up to pace. So I like the P1000s a lot. I'm also sponsored by SIMAGIC, by the way. So if you buy anything SIMAGIC, I've got a code in the description. You can use just my name. Okay, just got taken out of it. Sad you weren't in the P Cup. I was even talking to somebody. Joey runs a P Cup league, by the way, everybody. And I was supposed to race in that today, but I totally forgot about it. I was like, that's kind of why I'm racing right now. I was like, oh my God. I talked to people about doing practice for it last night, and I stayed up way later than I should have. I've got a bad habit of doing that recently. Not bias. Yeah, P1000s and the haptics are, you can literally buy like one haptic just for the brake for like $40, or I don't know how, I think it's like 45. And that's all you need. Shame, shame, shame. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I missed that race. I'm using SimGrade VX Pros. I've never heard of that. SimGrade VX Pros. Joey's old Porsche Cup unk. He's sitting up there with the Porsche Cup in his lap. Okay, I'm assuming this, yeah, I'm car number 2. I think it's probably that same dude. Oh, it's not. Okay. Interesting. There's like nobody from that last race. Whoa. SP1s? SP1s. I know that. Sorry, I'm gonna get out of the way of this guy. SP1, where I've heard of the SP1s. I don't remember what company they're from. I've never caught you live before. Huge fan. What's up, brother? Yeah, I've been doing a lot more lives recently. Usually they're not very long. This one probably won't be super long, but I'm gonna try and do a few races. My baby mama has got the baby right now, and I can actually hear them on the monitor. She's taking the job of the baby while I stream. What? Checkered flag? SIMLAB. SP1s are SIMLAB. I had the XP1s, the SIMLABs. Not to brag, but I bottled Pole. Love you, Pole. I love you too, Victor Nuki. Are you doing the N24 at Spa? Okay, so I have the SimRig video pretty much finished. I want to film some of the actual rig here, which I just haven't gotten the chance to do yet. So that's coming. All right, so by now I'm sure we all know the tire warming strats, right? Y'all like these tire warming strats? And then look at this. I'm gonna go in first gear and kick the rear out. Can we kick the rear out again right here? Not in second. There we go, it's a little bit. I'm really concerned recently about trying to get my rears up to temp more than my fronts. I mean, I do of course want to get the fronts up to temp as well, but you can do that on straights. Are you doing 0 TC? I don't think you can change your TC in fixed. Did they change it so you could change your TC? Did they change that? Was that the update? Can I change my TC now? What's up, James Dean? I keep third, but it made so many mistakes. First 3 laps. Oh, you can't change TC still. Damn. Dude, I was gonna be so hyped. I don't even have TC bound right now, because you can't change it. Yeah, this is fixed, unfortunately. That's why I'm in the Mustang. Probably wouldn't catch me in a Mustang in an open race. Alright, the tires look pretty good. Do a little kick of the rear here if we can. Yeah, very minor. Alright. Let's go racing. That was not great. Yeesh, and I missed the fucking turn in. Oh, God bless. Alright, second lap is always better. Yeah, because this one ain't it. Just got into sim racing. Been playing ACC. Any tips for a beginner? I don't know the ACC model that well. I've never driven it, but I would say like watching real racing, weirdly enough, and that's, I'm sure for most people who are getting into sim racing probably do already watch real racing, but I didn't when I got into it, and watching real racing since more and more has helped a lot, just because like you like to see how they behave and what overtakes they decide to make and all of that. It kind of gets you in a better mindset of like when to be patient. Do racing gloves feel good? Yes. If you have rubber or Alcantara like wheel, I think they feel really good because you can basically grip the wheel with much less force. It like sticks to the gloves, so your hands don't get tired, and you don't end up like white knuckling or anything like that. All right, so first lap was a bust. We got an off track. We got one more chance. Burger. I'm gonna lock in for this one. Damn. It's not great. That should be closer to what our first lap looks like. Oh wait, it might be pole. No, it's not. I think it's gonna be P3, P2. Oh wait, P2 as it stands right now. Okay, so these guys are still putting in laps. Diego might go ahead of us. Diego Akabiru. What's missing in your rear view right now? Huh? Okay, let me catch up on some of this. Did you watch Spa? I watched segments of it. I missed a lot, apparently. I didn't see the end of it, and I didn't see a bunch of wrecks. Every time I tuned in, there was like, I tuned in this morning, or technically last night, but like kind of this morning, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and then like a couple hours into the race. What happened to your overlays? I have them turned off during quali. Aiden, not pole. Yeah, Aiden, P2. All right, so I've raced with Owen and Diego a lot. Diego gets pretty aggressive, so I'm gonna be a little bit cautious around that. Why kilometers per hour? Just because it's more accurate. Like, if you're looking at two people going into a corner, you can see that one person is like, oh, we have the same speed, we're both 78 miles per hour, when in reality one person might be like 100 and I don't know what the equivalent is, like 131 kph, and the other person's like 132 point, almost 133. Like, there's a difference between them. Souza is a weapon. Well, luckily it doesn't look like we're going to be, hopefully we don't end up being around him. Starting in, what is he, P7 to start? Brazil. They play, who do y'all play tomorrow? Who do y'all play tomorrow? In the World Cup, like 10 a.m. for me. Oh, dude, I should know this. Oh, Japan. Dude, that is going to be a good game. That's going to be a really, really good game. Like, Brazil always clutches up in group stages, or for most of the part, I feel, or elimination. But Japan was looking really good in the group stage, so I'm curious to see what happens there. One of the overlays says 500 internal server error. What? Which overlay? Ugh. 500 internal server error. Where's my mouse? Where does it say that? Japan, Japan. Got some Japan fans. I'm reaching 2K I rating on potentiometer pedal. Let's go, baby. You're gonna love it when you get a load cell. Have you tried VR? I tried the VR like wizard game or something like that. And oh, this guy's got his name on the car. Literally like 5 minutes into it, my eyes felt like they were gonna explode out of my head, and I had to get out of it. Canada's so clutch. I missed the Canada game today. I'm pretty far from my 4.0. I'm at 3.3 right now, so I think within like 4 really good races I could get there. Like 4 or 5 really good races I could get to my quick promo or whatever it's called. Hope Germany doesn't bottle it against Paraguay. I would be astonished if they did. Hola, how's it going? It's going good. Race is just about to start, baby. Just subscribe to iRacing after watching you for 6 months. What mental approach should I take with iRacing? I think you kind of got to go through the stages of grief or the stages of learning on your own. But easy win, you drove this IRL. I drove the Patriot course, so close. But this guy's quick. This guy's definitely, I mean, he's 7.6K. I assume he's going to be pretty fast. The guy I raced against last race was by far the fastest person I think I've seen. It was insane. I haven't seen anybody do, the closest to that time I've seen was Will did a 44.65 and this guy did a 44.4, which is pretty absurd. I think Will could probably put that lap together if you gave him enough time. Okay, so getting into iRacing for who is it that asked? Marky. What I would say is that it's like most important that you go into it to learn and try to ignore the numbers for a lot of it, because it's very easy to like climb your way up through license classes. If you're just focusing on numbers, you can do that without actually learning and getting experience on track and racing, which is a bad thing to do in my opinion. It lends itself to you being behind on like the learning curve when you're in A class. Then and you can also end up getting stuck in like a low I rating pool if you do that and just focus on that, and then it can be kind of hard to climb out of the really low depths of I rating. It's fun. It'll be fun no matter what, and I think that's really where you have to attack it. It's like I want to learn and I want to have fun, but don't take anything to heart too harshly, which sucks because emotions do run really high in sim racing. Like this last race I had, dude, I know I've talked about it like 4 or 5 times. That's how emotional I was. I was like so upset. Did the go fast overlay info get fixed? I think it's I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I think so. It seems like it's more accurate. What do you consider a low I rating? Like sub 1K? Like 200-300. Like if you get really down there, because then it's going to take a while to climb out, and it could get disheartening when you're on track with people who are just like murdering themselves and you, not on purpose, but it's just not a place I would want to be. Like I feel like that could make you want to stop driving maybe, or what it could do is like you get used to driving in these crazy lobbies, and then when you get to like people who are really racing, it's a bit more difficult to do it because you're used to, you know, what happens in those lobbies. Hey cutie, who said that? Jobo. Hey cutie, right back at you. Do you also find the fixed setups very oversteery? I struggle with them so much. I think I do feel that since the new TC update, the cars in general are more oversteery, which I kind of like. They feel more controllable though, and when the TC does kick in, like when you're oversteering, it feels like it's actually trying to save you more than before, where sometimes TC would kick in and you would just instantly lose the car, or I would. I didn't drive the GT3s for that long though before the TC update, so my mind's kind of like blurred as to the way it is right now. What did you say? Yeah, I do have a Discord community as well, where there's a lot of people who are like learning at the same time, and guys have ended up, you know, they'll race together, like coordinate a time and get into races together and kind of like bounce their races, their experiences off of each other. It's pretty cool. All right, can I get here? Thank you, brother. Okay, I had a really good start in this last race, like reaction-wise. We'll see about this one. That works. This guy might be streaming. There's his Twitch, Mango Linux. If this guy is really fast, he might be able to just tow us, which would be nice. I would rather somebody like be fast enough that they kind of start to pull away from me than I'm just on their buns the whole time, because then I end up getting caught with the guys behind. That's actually a pretty good run for me on my first lap. Spotted one of my friends for the Michelin Pilot Challenge. He got squeezed out of a corner and the other guy complained about him. Like, yeah, people are gonna complain. That's just the iRacing experience. Alright, if I get another opportunity, I'm probably going to try and go for a move on this guy, but I don't want to do it on lap 1. I'll give him another chance to show his pace. Oh my god, I'm going to kill him. Jesus, dude. I feel like he broke really unnecessarily hard there. To be honest, if I had had like a little bit of a better first or second sector on my quali, I think I deservingly could have started on pole. Dude, is this just me or like, is he overslowing? I think I have to go for the move here. I probably could have looked to go around the outside there. I'm gonna have to defend this. Akaboko is on our cheeks. And you don't really get hurt, like you don't lose too much time taking a narrow line through there. You can't actually make it work around the outside in T1, it's just bit difficult, and I think there are marbles, which makes it way worse in race. Oh, he's in the dirt a little bit. Kept it clean. Did Aiden never mention how many hours in iRacing? Too many, dude. I have no idea, but it's too many. I should be better than I am, is what I'm kind of getting at here. I almost wanted to send it up the inside there because I knew he's gonna. over slow. I tried to like go deep and get a good run, but I think I overslowed still too much at the beginning, so going deep didn't really do much for me. Maybe we just stay on him here and go for something into turn 1. That was a bad run out of the final corner. If he leaves the inside open, we can look for a dive. It's not going to. This guy is low-key backing up everybody. I mean, I guess I kind of am because I keep forcing him to defend too, but I guess I should just let him run some laps. I feel like if I get ahead of him, I can actually, might be able to put a bigger gap between him. But you always feel like that when you're the car behind and you have the 8 of slipstream. And then you get ahead and you realize, oh shit, I'm not as quick without slipstream. Okay, he's definitely overslowing on that corner, dude. Like, I kind of had to move out of the way and ended up going deep there, so I didn't just give myself damage. The Mustang gets damaged really easily on the front end. Nice pass. What pass? That's actually not bad though, because it means that, I mean, I was hoping it would mean that we opened up some space for him to push. Okay, and then we can hopefully close the gap up to him. We should be able to, faster than the car behind can close to us, so we have more room to play with. Yeah, this is a good gap. If I can get like a 7 or 8 tenth gap, I feel more comfortable trying to go around the outside of something without the car behind slipping in behind him on the inside. Okay, yeah, see the gap is opening up a little bit behind. Backing you up on purpose to make you fight P3. Yeah, that's kind of why this situation works out better, because now it's much harder for him to do that. If we can pull away from P3 a bit more. Okay, I just went hella deep. We actually still got a really decent run though. It is also, okay, the track is cooling down. It was 51 degrees at the start of this race, which is kind of absurd for track temp. Oh, dude. I think he's using a little bit more tire there too. Feels like he's going deep and having to fight the car a little bit more. He's trying to back me up again. Oh. Try and force some narrow here. Yeah, I think he knows he can't run away, so he's just slamming on the brakes. Ask nicely if he will move over. That typically doesn't get a great response. Oh my. Oh, move behind. Yeah, if I can be on his tail, I think that might be the place to make the move. Dude, how is that possible? I lifted early. Let him know I wasn't going for it. He's more focused on trying to back me up than he is on getting a good lap. We just lost a ton of time there. I'm gonna have to send it in an obscure position, I think. Yeah, his tires I think are starting to go. The lines he's taking are like pretty aggressive. He's gonna overheat his tires. And this is where it'll bite you on this exit. If he is overheating his tires, like eventually he's gonna get a big slide there. It's one of the places. 49.4 degrees track. I really want to try and get the inside into T1. That's the cleanest move you can get. I don't think he's ever going to allow that though. This is a good chance to get a run though. Uh-oh. My turn to back him up now. Oh. The first couple of corners right after you get the lead is always weird because you're not used to having clean air and they're not used to having dirty air. I just can't really afford to make a mistake through Oak Tree. That's not good. Scrubbing my fucking tires, man. Man, that was a really good battle with him too. That was a bad run out of there. That's kind of what he's been doing. Rear end's kicking out. That was just a tragedy of first and second sector. He made a mistake, trying. I made a mistake. Last lap. Safe in the T1, we should be. This would be a massive send from him. That's bad though. Oh, that's real bad. He's offline more than me. That should be good for me. We were both offline, but I think I had a slight advantage at the start of those S's. Okay, if he gets this wrong, he could actually lose time here, because you get a lot of dirty air here. Yep. Big mistake. I think Owen looked for a move. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I missed Owen's send. Oh my god, yay, a win. I haven't been winning much recently, that feels good. Thank you, Elliot. Thank you. $10 from Elliot? Oh god, dude. Wow. It's like, it's so stupid. I haven't had the opportunity to drive like as much as I used to. That was such a fun race. That guy was hard to overtake too. At least you're not backing him up on purpose. I would have, to be honest. If it came to that point, I would have, but oh man, that was a fun one. Where is that overtake? Very good of him though. Yeah, let me message him. Good race, Manuel. Good race. Like he knew I was putting my nose here. This is kind of like an asshole move because like I have really no overlap. But what I'm doing here is I'm saying if you move over, I'm gonna spin you on my nose. Like if you move over. Oh my god! And look how much space I got to open up. Oh, that's crazy. Wow, my FPS. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, my rear end. Hold on, I want to see this from. I want to see this from this perspective. My rear end got like totally. It got loose there a little bit. Loose there. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. They were close there too. Man can breathe now. Yeah, for real. Thank you, WZin0. Thank you so much, dude. Keep up the SR farm. Dude, I got 0. I don't think I had any incidents that point. That race. Oh yeah, I want to look at some of the overtakes that didn't work out. Because it almost went south at the beginning. Or not went south. If you get your A back, your first race has to be hypercar. I've never driven the hypercar. Well, I've driven it. I think I've driven like 2 races ever of the hypercar. But I have done a decent amount of practice. Okay, so yeah, this one was tough, dude, because he was like, I mean, honestly, like he was backing me up, but I was also sending it in like really deep, which I guess kind of works to show pressure. Okay, so this time I tried to slot in behind him there because I was worried about Diego, and you'll actually see that again multiple times, I think right here actually. Okay, no. What lap was it? Oh yeah, dude, this was risky. This was Mustang Challenge. This is like stressful to watch. Yeah, it is. It's stressful. It's stressful to do sometimes. I mean, that one was really fun though. I like, as soon as I went out here, I was like, oh, Diego. And this is kind of where my mindset changed because this one was like too close for comfort. I think we actually made contact there. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, I ran into the back of him, like really trying to tail him. But that's when I feel like I kind of stopped making. Oh no, okay, so this happened, and this actually worked out really well. This is where, okay, I lost the rear end. Oh, and I think Diego got touched by Owen because I mean they were slowing down for me, and that really worked out perfectly because it gave me enough space and him enough space. So like the gap from me to P1 closed, I think, quicker than the gap from Diego to me. So I had more room to play with. Oh man. Oh, you're Manuel? Dude, good fucking race, dude. That was amazing. Your defense into here was really good. I killed myself in the last race defending into this corner, and watching you defend, I realized I could have done better. Like the way that you did. Let me see. Was it this one? Oh wait. I want to see if I can find it. Oh, it might have been like lap 2 actually. I think it was. So my issue here, I was on the outside, and I tend to kind of forget that there's all this over here, and then you have to kind of cut back. I was defending someone last race, and I turned in a lot earlier, expecting that the guy on the inside would kind of use more of this curb the way I do, but apparently he just never uses that curb. So I kind of squeezed myself into him and killed myself. Really good race, Manuel. That was fun. Okay. How much SR though? How much SR? Oh baby, that's a lot of SR. That's a lot of SR. 0.16? Oh, I had one incident. I don't even know where that was. Was it my fastest lap? No, it wasn't. Okay. Oh, that was at Oak Tree. Okay. Dang, that's a lot of. Now this is actually just about. I guess I was a little under this before my previous race. Whew, sorry guys, I just got so hyped there. I was like, that was very nice. That was a very fun race. Oh, buddy. Oh god, dude, sim racing is the best. Sim racing is the freaking best. Imagine gaining SR at VIR. Dude, I know that it's a good track for it because there's a lot of corners. So you actually end up racking up a lot. I think there's like technically like 17 corners. I don't know if it count. I mean, there's technically like 19 or 20 because 5A, 6A, 14, 14A, 17, 17A. It's like, yeah, that's like 21 corners. So it's actually probably one of the best tracks for SR. There's like so many corners in such a small space. Like it's a short lap. Short-ish. I guess it's a pretty long lap, a minute 50. Thank you so much, W's, and I'm reading this message again. I gave you a heart and a thumbs up. And of course, Elliot, you too. I love you. All right. Okay, South Bend. Yeah, this right here. Yeah, so I don't know if you were looking at my telemetry as I was going through there, whoever was asking about that earlier. But I feel like I was getting actually some pretty good runs on that last race through there. I think there was a tailwind here too, which was helping a lot. It says 20 corners in track info. Oh, and like the actual track info. Let's see on here. Okay, so 20 corners. 20 corners in a minute 54 lap is like, I don't know if there's another track necessarily that you get that many. What site do you use for your iRacing overlays? I'll drag it up real quick. It's the Go. It's huge right now. It's the Go setups. So Go setups, like this is setup shop, right? You can get any. Well, I don't know what I searched last.
Mario, if you're trying to say something, I can't hear you. You might need to check your mic input.
There's literally GT3 at Patriot Course. Dude, I wish they put the Patriot Course on a week. Like, I fucking love that track.
I know you can hear me.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
So you have all your setups here. You can search literally anything you want. Like,
no, Mario was
I don't know if it works while you're in something.
Couldn't hear him.
Okay, I don't think it actually works while you're in a session. Or maybe I just need to restart mine. But you can get any setup. They have setups dating back like 4 years. I gotta mute these people. Hold on. They have setups dating. Oh, what the? What is that blue dot? What? Does anybody know what I just did? This is kind of cool. Yo. I don't know how I did that. That was an accident. But yeah, look, they just introduced overlays, and their overlays are pretty sick. Like there's so many options and you can change them. Like this is why my stuff doesn't pop up in quality. You can do this in like race labs too, but you can set different ones. I just like the look of these a lot too. And I use their setups. They provide me the setup shop for free. Are we playing Connect 4? Dude, I have no idea what just happened to my what the heck? I might leave it like that, dude. I kind of like it. I feel like this is some dad energy, right? I can tell, dude, this is actually kind of like, it's like, look, let me help you with this corner, bro. So the problem here is that you're turning in here when you should be turning in, wait, let me do this. Okay, so the problem with your line through here, you're turning in around here. You really want to be turning in a little bit earlier. Like you want your car angled at this point. And then also obviously apex, look, boom, 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 apex in a straight line. What's happening here? Turning in a little late. You're on the brakes on the exit. Okay, this isn't a great one. Great example, but you get what I mean. Like this could be like probs Grams. I feel like this is like a Windows tutorial you'd find on like some obscure problem that you actually really needed. Oh, yep. And okay, out here, you see how your car is here where this blue dot is? All this exit. See the difference? How many cars could you fit between there? Looks like presentation mode. Is that a thing? It seems I've stumbled upon it. COVID era online lesson energy. Cam is out of focus? Oh no. That's an accessibility. Makes sense. Imagine it's gone after reboot. Yeah, I can't live without it. I actually don't think I can oh. Okay, my camera should be back in focus now. Let's drive. Oh. Renee is in this session. I guess he's gonna be racing. Is that him right there? Nope, he's not in the session. He lied. Yo, yo, son. Okay. Ooh, a Corvette. Dude, the Corvette looks so good. I saw a Corvette the other day, just like cruising around. What's for dinner tonight? Maybe Chick-fil-A. I don't know if Ethan is in here, but Ethan the other day that we were driving with, I don't know if I should say this, but he like sent me some free Chick-fil-A coupons, so I'm gonna go get some Chick-fil-A. I think that would probably be a banging. Baby, you want Chick-fil-A today? She said, I think that's a yes. Why would you go live during my daily nap time instead of my insomnia time? Yeah, because the reason is actually because I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. So this is like, I did a workout this morning and now I'm doing this. I'm hoping this like really tires me out on a Sunday of all days. Oh, jeez. A little bit deep. All right, what are we looking at time-wise? 4:36. We got 10 minutes. Oop, oop, oop. What's up, Hayden Brown? It's his store. He can give out coupons at his pleasure. True. Also, it's Sunday, so Chick-fil-A's closed. Dang, that's why you were saying it's Sunday. Ah, no Chick-fil-A, baby. Bro, there should be a guy who, like, on Saturday collects a bunch of food right before Chick-fil-A closes and just sells it on Sunday. Like Chick-fil-A after hours. If you did that once a week, I bet you could make a full-time pay on it if it got big enough. Them Wendy Tindies. We don't have a Wendy's near us. I love Wendy's, though. I love their square patties. This guy's getting dove. Okay, let's find Renee. Is this you, Renee? Alright. You got him. They'd sue the crap out of you? Dude, I don't know if that's like a horrible thing. If I can get sued by Chick-fil-A, you can make money off of that. Why is Chick-fil-A closed on Sunday? Because Sunday is the day of rest in the Bible, and Chick-fil-A is a Christian-run organization, restaurant chain. Oh yeah, okay, he's gonna block. Yeah, Renee does this. This is how he races. Alright, we're there now. Oh my god, we're not there. You ready to see how to handle this? Ugh! You move left, you move right. You deserve to be put into the wall. They're from South USA? Where did they start? I'm from Mississippi. I assume it's like somewhere around there. Old dog learning new tricks. Love the vids. Thank you, brother. Welcome to the live. Yeah, we're doing some Virginia International Raceway. All right. Oh, they started in Georgia? Okay, yeah. Pretty close there. They're super popular in Mississippi as well. It's like a Forza lobby out here. Oh god, them cold tires. What's your favorite GT3 right now? You're from the ship? Yeah, I'm from the Mississippi. Favorite GT3? Dude, probably the BMW. I've really been enjoying the way the BMW drives. He's gonna dive me. Yep, there it is. Thanks for introducing me to Bernardo Ferreira, the GOAT. The Porsche Cup GOAT. Do we count the coast as Mississippi? Yeah, yeah, Devereaux, what else is it? What do you consider it? Yeah, so we're from the beach of Mississippi. Every time I tell somebody that, they're like, the beach? You mean like the river? And I'm like, no, there's a beach in Mississippi. It touches the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, he's dead behind us. I'm from Corinth, Mississippi. Oh shit. Pretty sure we played y'all in soccer when I was growing up. Aiden is #1 Merc fan. I haven't even driven it yet. Oh baby, we are deep, deep. Oh yeah. Biloxi, yes sir. Well, we're actually from like Waveland, so a little bit. It's closer to New Orleans. Dude, I love the Merc. Trust me, you're gonna see it in a video and a stream. You will. It's like the only GT3 I think I've yet to do anything with. It is the only GT3 I've yet to do anything with, which is crazy. I'm about to complete my GT3 gauntlet. Insane. Managed to get your A license back? No. I lost a bunch of safety rating in my first race, but then I gained a bunch in my second race, so it's like kind of evening out. I really don't like the mid-engine cars because the windshield is so big you can actually see. Yeah, the McLaren is an experience, dude. It was hard to drive anything else after driving the McLaren because you could see so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. How? Alright, we're gonna do a little entry down here. How much does this downforce force us down? Oh, dude, straight onto it. Look at the run. This guy's looking at his rear view. He's like, oh my god. Oh, my steering is broken. All right, look at this. Man, if I had laid the throttle down a little bit more, we probably could have drifted to that apex. Seen an AIDANPOHL 2? Wait, are you saying you saw an AIDANPOHL 2, or have I seen one? Because I have not seen one. GG's, you got me. That's my go-to car if I had triples or VR. I'd probably do other cars, but I can barely catch apexes in the McLaren. Yeah, the McLaren is such a it's so satisfying. Like the first time hopping in it, I feel like going from the McLaren to the Mustang, because that's exactly what I did. I was driving the McLaren last week and then moving to the Mustang. It's like all of your vision is gone. You can't see shit. You got an error message on screen? Am I getting error messages? That's the second time I've heard that. Dude, this is lit. This is lit. How much time do we have? One minute. Okay, perfect. Are these new iRacing overlays? No, it's the OG. Oh, you saw an AIDANPOHL 2. What? Dude, no way. Someone finessed my name, bro. That's crazy. What? You saw an AIDANPOHL 2? In your mirror? Over the rear view mirror. Internal? Okay, hold up a second. Hold up a second. Oh, what the? Oh, it's my alert box. All right, well, no alert box today. I guess it hasn't been working, which is fine. It's just a video of me twerking, so you're not missing out on much. Weird. It's in your center mirror. That's interesting. I've never had that before. 500 internal service error. Dude, I wonder what that error was. I think we just got flooded with subscribers. We're on our way to 1 million subs, baby. And the race results in M2. Or maybe he's like 2K. Bro, hold on. Hold on a second. By the way, just because I'm here, anytime I'm here, you guys have to see this. I have to flex this. That's right, boys. I'm friends with Kimi Antonelli. Unfriend. I'm friends with Kimi Antonelli. How crazy. Okay. Bro, no way there's an AIDANPOHL 2. Bro, did I just get... Maybe he spells it differently? Maybe he spells this differently. Holy shit. Found him. He's got 9 races. He's 2 days old? What? This guy is brand new. I mean, technically that's not my name. What you run your brake bias at? I don't even change it, dude. It's at like 54. I think the first name was spelled Aiden. Oh, maybe it was AIDA. 67. 67. Oh, dude, I feel so bad. The baby is crying. I'm gonna have to take her from my baby mama from a minute so she can go to the gym or do something. Just have her own time. Oh, dude, these shorts are riding up, bro, on my BBL. Good lord. I feel like they're gonna... I can't tell what's higher, my shorts or my underwear. Something is riding up. Ordered my Alpha Evo last night. Welcome to the club, brother. I was literally just thinking after like a few days not driving, like I was driving into practice and I was like, wow, this feels eerily similar to real life. Like the steering specifically feels so good. All right, let's go. 4K SOF. Dang. Dang. There's a lot of dudes in here. Bro, we're having a dude some. Get a baby wrap and race with the baby on your chest. What do I do when she starts screaming in the middle of a race? Maybe in an endurance race I could do that because I could just come into the pits. I don't know about a sprint race. No, my SR, I joined so late. It's a dude off. F1 race in 1 hour, 10 minutes. Are you asking me to race an F1 car? Don't sniff the gloves. Dude, I just took a shower. Oh, she won't scream because racing, true. What's calmer than racing? Nothing. Turn off your comm and distract everyone with crying. That's gotta be in the sporting code somewhere that you can't do that. Oh, thank you, Ned. Good luck to you as well. Wow, the understeer. There we go. Just a little bit of the rear. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mustang OP, I'm fixed. It's OP, oh, OP in fixed, yeah, yeah. I'm fixed, I was trying to draw a connection there. Oh no, 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 no! Is that a slowdown? No, it's not. Dang, pointless off track. Have you got big enough balls to run it? Huh? Alright, tires are warm, to say the least. Dare I say they might be overheated. The fronts are definitely hotter than the rears. The F1 race, Aiden. Are you talking about Austria? Way overslowed there. Yikes. First lap. Oh, Ross O'Connor. Hello. He was in the Porsche Cup North America thing with us. Everybody say hi to Ross. Not a cool track. Do you think it's bad to drag brakes on warm-up lap to warm tires? I don't fucking know, to be honest, I don't know. Fixed 65 lapper? What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? A fixed 65 lap F1 race? Are you talking about on iRacing? Well, that was a good run out of the final corner. But this lap sucked. This was a fucking dookie lap. Alright. Must make this one count. Yeah, a little bit of sliding. Yes, sir, on iRacing. Yeah, I won't be there. F165 lap. I don't even think what F1 car is it? I probably don't even own it. Dude, are these conditions like shit, or am I just fucking it up? Yeah. Oh wait, we might be in a good spot. Well, we'll see. I don't think they've put in their second laps yet. Oh no, don't go deep. Victor Coutu. All right. Looks like we're starting in P2 for now. Get that SR. Are they doing, like, is it like sponsored by F1 this race, or is like somebody hosting this? I haven't heard of this until just now. Hi, Mick. It's the Mercedes from 2022. I think I have the W12. Is that one? I didn't know that was a thing. There's a GP series. Message redacted. Dude, Weapon X must have said something crazy. How much time we got left? A whole minute? Jesus, I'm not driving for that long. Fuck that. Message him back. You too. W13, damn it, I don't own that one. I wasn't gonna drive it anyway. Oh my god, Done It drives? Dude, recognize your name from somewhere, Done It. Dude, my pants are riding up. Bro, maybe I need to race in a race suit so they don't do this. Unk Farming IR? I lost 144 this morning. Flagnar, this is live. What? It says restream on it because that's the service I use. Oh, you removed your own. Okay. This guy should remove his. Sorry, Flagnar. I'm just saying that because you used the R word, which just in a public setting, you know, is not a great word. I see you in races sometimes, and my team was in the major split with you. Okay, I think I know you from races. I feel like I know Done It drives. Yeah, we had a great majors race, guys. We came back from being 4 laps behind. There was a safety car, or we were 2 laps behind. There was a safety car, and then when the rain hit, Will was fucking flying. I mean, at worst, we were on pace with the fastest guys in the rain, but we ended up putting like basically almost a 2-lap gap. If we would have had a little bit more time, we would have lapped everybody twice, but we didn't quite get it. But we ended with like a lap gap almost. Well, actually no, because we crashed towards the end and we ended with like 3 minutes. Not much better in private. No, it's not better in private, but I would rather people say it in private as opposed to my stream. Like if you're, I know there's some people who use it very frugally. I'm actually going to go ahead and remove that because I think I can do that. Boom. I need a mod. Have you tried the GTEs? Not yet. I've seen a lot of videos on them. Oh shit, this race is about to start. About to start. All right. I gotcha. Yeah, I need to get some mods. Honestly, hit me up on Discord. I might. The thing is, I just have no streaming schedule, so I feel like it's super unfair to really have a mod. Dude, I'm getting P2 every race. P1 would be so nice to start in P1. Welcome to the pit crew, brothers. Hello. Distinctive, Potato Die, Fat11, Dad's Basement 3, and Summit Streams. Wow, perfect timing. Welcome to the pit crew, baby. Elliot the GOAT, just fucking doing it to support. Fuck, dude. I'm not gonna go too deep into like my relationship with SIMAGIC, but I mean, if you saw the video with Yuri, you heard me talk about it a lot. So lucky. I'm a very lucky person. Thank you, Elliot. I used to run a lot of NASCAR. I like watching your vids. I like how you break things down. I need to do more NASCAR. Every time I do NASCAR, people correct me on like 30 things. So I want to get, I'm thinking about doing like a coaching session with DJ EJ, because I know he does NASCAR coaching. So I'm thinking if I do that, I'll have a better chance at not only racing, but like probably being able to explain the races better. And there's probably so much I just don't even pay attention to in NASCAR because I don't know it exists. Like the one overtaking move that I have in NASCAR, it's pretty much only in plate racing because I haven't done much other stuff, but is where like you see they're gonna bunch up ahead and you just dive out of the line at the last second, they bunch up ahead and that space opens up like one car ahead of you. And I love that move, but that's really the only way I know how to move my way up the field, other than like moving lines back and forth. But I feel like there's probably other stuff that I just am unaware of. I work from home, but I won't be up super late. Yeah, I don't know what time it is for you right now, but my stream schedule is literally non-existent. I just kind of stream whenever, so it's hard to ask that of somebody because I've done a lot of stuff for free in my life, and although I know it's like goodwill sometimes, I don't like having people do stuff for free. If I can avoid it, I prefer to pay. Like liveries, for example. I love paying for liveries. I honestly love it. I like knowing that an artist is being supported. Someone's doing work and getting their money for it. Short track is where it's at. Yeah, that's what I need to get on. Wish DJ would come back and race with us again. Now he just makes random cool vids. Haven't seen him in a race for a while. Yeah, he's been killing the YouTube game since, I don't even know when he started, bro. Probably like 2010 or something nuts. It's always nice because I can just go back at DJ's channel and find a video I haven't seen yet, and they're always bangers. Where was Elliot yesterday before I spent $700? Did you use my code? Well, the Elliot reached out to me in the first place because I was racing in a garage. It was like 100 degrees and my wheel wasn't shifting. So I was just bleeding iRating and just bleeding life, honestly, bleeding my life because I was not having a good time. Kind of saved me. And I did not have money to buy a new wheelbase. It actually did save me. Okay. On this guy's go. Didn't get the space behind him. Yeah, we're gonna lose P2 here. in the marbles. I hate starting in P2, dude. I absolutely hate it. I don't think there's anything I hate more in racing than starting P2 for a rolling start, especially when it starts, which I think it always does start you on the outside for T1, but man, I despise it. Okay. It's nice to know that there's 2 people ahead, because it means like somebody's not just gonna run. Hopefully they fight. I like starting P last. Same. I think everybody does. That's like such a vibe. Alright, but they're kind of flying up there. I'm gonna have to put in some work here. I'm never quick on cold tires, but like this is pretty bad. Yeah, I'm getting gapped right now. Okay. Hopefully we can stay ahead of Owen for enough time for us to find some sort of pace. Yikes. That would have been a good time to break away from Owen too. He made a mistake before Oak Tree, but scrubbing tires like that is rough. It is a hot track, 51 degrees. Okay, I think I need to be a little bit more patient with the car. Yeah, like those 2 sectors were good. Man, they are fucking running though. Man, Owen is fast through there. Okay, we've kind of nullified the time loss to them at least. I think we're starting to get up to pace. Owen is looking fast. Big mistake from P1. But I had a really bad first couple of sectors, dude. Fuck, that sector 1 was atrocious. Turn 1 specifically kind of threw me off for a lot of it. Still gained some time though. Should have gained a lot more. Okay, man, Owen is on me. We're catching Owen. We're catching. He might go for the move regardless. No, he's not. But that was a bad final corner. There we go, finally. Take that. I just upshifted late. It's annoying. The nicest thing about being in P2, like, in the race, is that you can go for a move, and, like, nobody, like, it makes so much sense to go for a move when you're fighting for the lead. But when you're fighting, like, right now, this would be a interesting time for Owen to make a move. He's gonna try it. Because, yeah, like, all he really gets from that, if he doesn't get it done, all he gets is losing time to the cars ahead. Although he could be trying to pull me off of them, which is a totally fair play. Like, pull me off of them so that I have no slipstream from them, which is a good tactic if he's okay settling for P3, which he might be. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Damn, really shit first sector, but the second sector was good. Owen made a mistake somewhere, I think. You can sometimes get an off track there that's like really dumb. You're moving. We're trying to catch them. It did not feel good though. Owen might look for a move here in a T1. I might defend it. Eight minutes left. Manuel is not looking to make the move. He just wants to pull away. Come on, Manuel, make the move. Make the move. I think Owen wants to go through. That's the risk of trying to go around the outside there if it doesn't work out. I mean, Owen is looking fast, but he's got the slipstream. I feel like if he was really moving, he would have a little bit more chances on us. This guy in P1 is moving. It has its own GT4 and GT3 series. Yeah, with the amount of time that's left, I think Owen's just going to look to fight if he gets the opportunity again. He's 3/10 behind, so he probably will get it again. Missed my brake marker. Kind of panicked. Owen made a big mistake somewhere though. That was a bad first sector. Oh no. Uh-oh. That was bad. All right. The battle resumes. 4 minutes to go. Oh, he's pushing. They're fighting up ahead too. big moment for us. That was actually huge that Owen pushed us there. Now there's pressure on Manuel to fight P1. Is there only one more, maybe 2 more laps left? Take that off track. Just meta, just meta. Yep, 2 more laps. Good shit. Let's go. We got time. A little bit more time than I thought. Yeah, he's gotta go there. Man, that got sketchy. Almost had the switchback and then we had to defend and we were fucking sliding that entire time. I didn't want to quite risk losing the lead right there. All right, we got 1 more lap. There's another fight into T1. Something could come of it. Didn't look like a great run from the leader, but there was a lot of space between them already going into that final lap. Could be a battle for P2. My rears are fucking going. We got a bad run out of there. Really tight entry to the second part of those S's or whatever the fuck you want to call that sector 2. Okay, wait, something could happen here. No, damn. Victor got a good run out. Damn, dude. I was hoping Manuel would fight him more. The one time he did fight, we had a really good opportunity. We just couldn't make it stick all the way through. Yeah, that's it. Damn. That was a good race. If we would have caught up with a few more laps, I think we could have made something happen. I was hesitant to make, it's kind of like the, I don't know how to, the relationship between like P2 racing and P3 racing is so weird because at some point, sometimes like I don't think I was putting enough pressure on, because if I was, I have a flasher somewhere, I don't know. If I was, he would have looked to make a move more.
Thanks, guys. That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Good race, man.
Yeah, that side by side from y'all was freaking beautiful. That was beautiful. I don't know if anybody...
Yeah, I didn't mean to get into you.
GG still.
I
Yeah, that was
never
a fun
clutched
race.
so hard, bro.
I think it was this lap.
Gustavo, me acertou na T1.
Look at this. You love to see it. So much space given from him. Manuel did really good to go deep around that last corner and get like super alongside. Look at this, dude. He backed off just enough there. That's crazy. Was when he moved far enough away from you. Yeah, I mean, I was hoping he would try and put some more pressure. I think if I would have made a move, it could have pressured him to make a move more, but I think this kind of also messed it up. This whole moment, was it this lap? Because this kind of ends up taking him off. Wait, was it the next lap? Okay, yeah. So this kind of ends up taking him off enough, and this is when I really should have started attacking. Once he didn't have the opportunity. Like at this point, it was almost working out. Oh. This was almost working out because look, there's space here. So I would go here. Okay, he covers. So we dip out, look for the switchback. It low-key kind of works. I was a little bit hesitant there. And he goes to cover pretty late. I could have just sent it up the inside there and gone really aggressive. Instead, I tried to like almost go around the outside, which I should have just backed off more. And then I end up like my car is like literally, my car was sliding. Like my car was fucking sliding, dog, all the way through here. I had like, I felt like I had no, yeah, I mean, it's kicking out here. Ended up being okay, but that kind of threw it off. I think from this point, I should have just really started attacking harder because he didn't even look to make a move. And I was able to get on his tail, at least. I should have looked for a move into T1, really. Wasn't quite close enough, though, here, at least. If I could have stayed tighter on him through that last one, I probably could have looked for a move into T1. I think that would have been my best option. Fucked myself there out of that sector 2. Sit flow state for 200 joules? Ba-da-da-da-da. What's up, Owen? Good race, dude. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was a really fun one. It's so wavy in one lane. It kind of feels like a mini Nürburgring. Dude, somebody else said that the other day, that this track feels like a mini Nürburgring. You should see the layout. Like, there's a layout. Hold on, the blimp view. There is a layout. Okay. You probably know about it, but it's like, dude, this is not even, let's see if this actually works. This usually doesn't work. No, it's not gonna work, damn. There's a layout where it's like, it's not even gonna let me, whatever. There's a crazy layout that basically is a mini Nürburgring. In terms of chess, that was a stalemate. I'm not sure you had the chance to create a checkmate. Yeah, it was just the spacing was like even enough, and the guy at the front was getting good enough exits specifically because he was kind of backing everybody up in the corners, which is kind of why I think there was I mean, there's definitely more of a chance for P2 to attack P1, but he wasn't going to at that point. Because I had already tried to follow through in turn 1 when he did attack, and he almost lost the position. So I think from that point on, it was just defense in his eyes, unless a mistake came out. But yeah, the guy in P1 was getting really good exits, and it was just it's like stretching out the group, and then slipstreams bringing us together. Good race though. Good race. I'm gonna need to go delete some replays, bro. I have way too many replays. Flow state for 200 joules. Oh shit, he just crossed onto the 3-day mark. Hey, let's go. That's a lot. We only had 2 incidents. Bro, these races have been super clean. Finish P12. Y'all way too quick. Dude, this guy at the front was dashing, bro. He was dashing. His laps were consistent too. 45, 2, 3, 3, 4, 2. We had some big mistakes there. Yeah, I mean, I think we're fighting there. 45, 9. It was really those first couple laps we just stretched out, and then we were kind of running the same pace. 49, 8 on my first, and then 45, 8. They did, yeah, a second and a half faster, and then half a second faster. So 2 seconds faster, and that was exactly where they were. 2 seconds. Makes sense. Good race to finish off for me. I'm going to bed. Good night, bruh. Good night. Thank you for popping in, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Do we do one more? Congrats to AIDANPOHL too for his 3-day mark on iRacing, which is today. I think we're going to send it on one more, and that'll probably be it. It'll at the very least put us back to where we started, kind of. I started the day at like 59, 60 IR, so about 100 from here, but I don't think we're getting all that back today. How long have you been in sim racing? I think like 4 years. I believe it's like 4 years now. It's something like that. It's been a while now. It's crazy, dude. Time absolutely flies. Like time moves so fast. I can't believe I've been sim racing for that long. Good race. I was nervous because Pedro kept sending it on me. Yeah, sorry. I was not able to close that gap up as quick as I would have liked. The guy at the front was running really good laps. Do Spec Racer Forward. Trust me, it's the best series. No, brother, I'm sorry. I have driven it before, and I did really enjoy it. It's like, it is super fun. It's super fucking fun. I feel like that car would be fun on the dirt, like a rallycross track. Is that a stupid thing? I don't know. The way that it's so much like weight transfer. Sent a gift? High five, baby. Thank you for the high five. Shane, Cody. Do it in the Merc. No, dude. No, dude. Owen's running it again as well. Owen, you were fucking moving that race, brother. You was moving. I'm getting like 46 threes on controller using Merc and fixed. That's really good. Honestly, you're not getting too much faster than that on wheel, like, because the Merc is just, I mean, well, they did the TC update, so I'm not sure how much it changed. But for most of the other cars, like the second fastest I found was the Ferrari, and that was like averaging around like 40, like, and this was in a session where, just to give you like a baseline, in the Mustang I was doing consistent 44s, like high 44s. In the same conditions in a Ferrari, I was doing like 45 threes and 45 twos at my best. And then everything else was like another 3 or 4 tenths behind that, and it just trailed down and down more and more. I think there might be a baby crying. Oh, okay, she's got it. All right, this is got to be my last one because I need to take that baby from her. She has been an absolute saint, bro. Shout out to Bernie. Her name is Bernie. Shout out to Bernie. Bernichiwa, Bernice. Bernie mama. Bernie baby. It's basically dirt this week because it's so hot. That actually sounds fun. That does sound fun. What track is that at? Hey, Aiden, Victor, the guy from P1. IDK how you're warming tires up, but if you drag the brake and keep the brake temps up to like 1K, the tires heat up like crazy. Dude, I might try that. I've just been absolutely cooking my fronts and like kicking the rears as we go around. Aiden, us your best meow? Meow. Dude, I don't know if the mic caught that one, but that one was like literally perfect. I don't meow often either. That's like straight off the dome. Rari is meta. Dude, it's meta in the open, but in the fixed it still falls behind the yeah, unless fixed Mustang. Yeah, in the fixed it still falls behind. Mustang is just insane right now. Yeah, TC. It's literally just faster on the straights because it gets better runs out of the corners. Baby Red is in the building. Kind of new here, enjoying your videos so much. Thank you, brother. Let's look at some liveries. We got a pretty nice Corvette. Oh. A shiny McLaren. God, dude, the McLaren is like, I don't know, something about the McLaren, it's so close to being a really good looking car for me, but I'm probably going to catch something for that, but like, I just don't think this is a super good looking car. There's something lacking. Brad Titus, bro. Making it happen. I'm in D class right now. What series should I focus on in C class? Anything but P Cup. I was about to actually say P Cup, but I mean GT4s, dude. GT4s are so much fun. Highly recommend. Casey Fitz, cool name. Is that everybody on track? This is a nice one. Oh, it's the grid finder. Yeah. Wait. We'll get like a nice angle to look at the liveries. Yeah, that one's clean. Clean, dude. I love that you can paint the splitters on iRacing of the Ferrari. I wish you could do this to the Porsche. It pisses me off that you can't. It's like a shiny carbon. I joined to Macapash. Okay, I mean, it looks really good, but it's just like, it's the same thing for the, bro, I'm gonna catch heat for this. And I'm specifically talking about iRacing. Like in real life, these cars look amazing, but the presence of this car and the Maca in iRacing just don't feel like they fit the presence of it in real life. Kind of the Mustang too, to be honest. The Mustang looks amazing in real life for some reason. I think it's like maybe a lot of the liveries that are on it. Like this one's actually, you guys know I like anime liveries, but I don't like the matte finish like that on it. The Corvette looks amazing. I don't know why this car looks so good. I think it's the LED strips, and also I like the taillights. The Porsche looks okay. With a good livery, this car is beautiful, like absolutely stunning. I just have yet to really find that settle. Like, and again, this is in iRacing. In real life, these cars are all freaking beautiful. The Ferrari looks so good in iRacing, dude. I don't know. I love this. Like the taillights on this car look so good, bro. When they illuminate, like they look so good. What's wrong with P Cup? I was actually considering it. Yeah, Peak Up is fun once the people that wreck do that. It's definitely it's kind of like it's hard to race in Peak Up because it feels like you just get killed for racing so often. Like I don't know what it is about that series, but it just feels out of control a lot of the time. It feels like so many fights end in deaths, whereas in GT3, I feel like you have so many fights that will continue for an entire race. Neighborhood condo had a fire and the fire department had to break our door open since we were gone, so no new rig for me. Plus wildfires near us, not allowing me the luxury of getting a rig. Oh, dude, that sucks. Dang, wildfire and oh, it was a neighboring condo. At least it wasn't your condo. That would really suck. I love a good anime livery, even though I hardly watch any. True. True. I mean, I've probably watched like, say like 12, 13, something somewhere around there, maybe more, but like sparingly. But I've only really watched a few. I've had some really good battles, man. Intense racing sometimes. It is super intense, and there are some good battles. But I don't know, dude. It just feels. How did you feel about Hassan killing you? Yeah, I looked back at it. Like I think he just never takes any of that curb on the left. He stays like almost in the center of the track, and he did not vary his line like at all for me. So there just wasn't as much space as I thought there was going to be. How much time do we have? I'll show it because I could have given him more space. This was my death. What is that? What is that? What is this? AMD, get out of here. 6 minutes. Can I launch a replay while I'm registered for a race? I think it was a short one. Oh, I think it was this one. 8 minutes longer. Favorite animal? Octopus. Octopus. Harder cars make harder battles. Yeah, it's just different. I feel like it almost has more. I mean, it does have more grip mechanically, but it also like sometimes the P Cup feels a little bit like artificial racing because the slipstream is so strong, but somebody who's like a second slower than you can keep up on some tracks like Spa or some other tracks that are really slipstreamy like Road America. People can keep up with people they really shouldn't be able to, and that lends to people fighting. Like you'll see like 4K guys fighting 10K guys sometimes, and it usually ends in tears. And I think that it's been going on long enough that it's like boosted people's ego, including mine when I was driving it, because like all of a sudden I'm able to fight like 10K guys that I'm normally not. So this is my death from earlier. I think it was this lap, yeah. So this was for the lead. Obviously that doesn't really make a difference here, but so what I'm normally used to here is people, I mean, I turn in pretty aggressively, but when I'm on the inside, and maybe this is just a me thing, maybe I take too much here. He like doesn't really turn in much at all. Like I am typically like basically driving over this almost with my tire, and he just didn't really turn in early or aggressively. He like kind of took his normal line, which is kind of valid for this first Apex because like you have a lot more space on the inside as this car. I just wasn't expecting him to stay so close. I mean, netcode played a little bit of a part, but we were on a collision course for sure. Yeah, I mean, we were on a collision course. Yeah, like if you look at any of his other laps, like he never really. He doesn't use this. I go a tire over this. I try to get the center of my car like almost here. Just a little unexpected. The more I looked at it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I see. That was avoidable by me. I was hoping you took Hassan with you so I could have won. I don't want to say I hope Hassan went with me too, but I kind of do. And I kind of wish he had like broke a little bit later as well, because he broke like, I mean, I get we're going side by side, but it kind of felt like lap 6. He breaks really early here. He breaks at the 2, so he basically backs out. Like he breaks early, so he loses a lot of overlap. Because if we were side by side, this is fine, which is kind of what I was expecting as well. But he breaks really early so that his nose is alongside my rear end. I wish he had stuck it in a little bit more because we would have just gone door banging through here, which is kind of what I was expecting. I guess he was trying to back out though and go behind me, maybe. I don't know. It was like he almost backed out. He just left the nose there enough. Yeah, I left him just enough space, which is really, I mean, that's typically what I do, but it bites you in the ass, especially when somebody kind of gives up the side by side to have like half overlap, because then it's nose to tail and you just kill yourself, unfortunately. He's not good racing against other drivers, but he's very quick. Yeah. I mean, it was a fair, I think that would be my fault in a race, that situation. I think a lot of the bad racing and pickup officials come from people not understanding how to drive the car properly. Probably C-Class tends to lend itself to that. But I do think it's also the slipstream is so absurd that the speed differences going into corners sometimes is crazy. Like people will slipstream and then try and like fake a move or like stay on the outside and throw a dummy to the inside. Like they'll throw a dummy to the outside, go to the inside, and they have like 15, 20 kph. I mean, it's like probably like 9 or 10 kph, but it's a lot over speed, and it ends up killing you. And it also has a really good contact model, better than the old one when you're hitting the rear ends. But when you hit side by side, like the one car usually gets like really fucked up. Like in GT3s, when you go side by side, you kind of most of the time, unless you get pulled in, like where it glitches and they go through each other, you generally just kind of bang each other, and it's really nice. I think GT3s is closer to the old pickup contact, where it's more you got to worry about the bumpers hitting each other, but it's not as extreme. The old one, if you hit a bumper, like someone's nose to someone's rear end, you just lose grip completely. Or like even sometimes even the car behind will hit, and it's just like you're gone. I did a pickup at Navarre last week in a league. First time driving. The track is like anti-draft. Yeah, hard to pass unless someone makes a mistake there. Those tracks are good in the pickup because the pickup is really good for racing when it's not draft based. Because I feel like technically it's good for racing when it's draft based because there's so many opportunities to make passes, but it just feels a little artificial to me sometimes. When are you going to post again? Or are you doing more streaming? I'm going to post soon. I'm working on something. Yeah, sorry for the drought of videos. Did I have $3 in my account just now? IMSA is raining. This should be fun. Where is IMSA next week? Because that's what I'm going to be racing next week. Jesus, dude. That's a tough one. That's always a tough one. Spa and IMSA is crazy. All right, this will be my last race, guys. It should put us in the session. Just a couple minutes. If we go up in SR, it's been a big dub for us. This little yellow blue dot thing is crazy. Come on. Best track? You talking about Spa? It's a good one. Last time Spa came around, it was intense, dude. That was like my first real buckle down. I want to get good at IMSA in a competitive lobby week, and it was intense, man. Oh yeah, we got Hassan in here. Manuel, Nicola. Oh, this is a good SOF. I guess this is kind of the same as last SOF actually. 4080. It's like it's mostly like 4K plus though, it looks like. I mean, I guess it's 4K, so it's pretty much half 4K plus, half beneath 4K. Or even less than half above 4K. 6663. Yikes. Look at all the Mustangs. Respect in the Corvette, dude. I think he's on his own there. Oh, there's a Ferrari. B-class warriors. B-class warriors, we up. What's up with the super slow loads on the games? I thought it was just my PC. I was so excited for watching Pickup after watching your videos till I went over my first curb. No, thank you. Yeah, it was a cruel like first season when the Pickup came in. I had a couple of really good weeks, but a lot of it was just kind of terrifying because you were gambling. Hassan is super fast though. Like he was the guy that I was talking about earlier. He did a 44.4 in race, in clean air, I believe, or that might have been with draft, but his clean air pace was still crazy.
Top split?
Nah, bruh. This isn't top split, bro. There's a There's a 10K SOF in top split. It would have to be something like that for this to not be top split. 34 seconds, okay. Not games, but iRacing specifically. Yeah, my iRacing has always been slow though, so it wasn't really like a red flag to me. Yeah, bro, this is bottom split. There's 4 splits above us. Goes up to a 16K SOF. Franz Hansen. Franz Hansen. Okay. Let's try dragging the brakes some more. Love your vids. Good luck. Thanks, Sam Fields. He's driving to vet. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yay, tire warming. Which overlay are you using? Using Go setups. Ooh, that could have been deadly, actually. Oh, that could be deadly. Get up to speed a little bit better. Yeah, go fast. Go fast. I need to stop saying Go setups. I mean, it's technically the same thing, but... AIDANPOHL. What's up, Kev Dog? There's actually a guy named AIDANPOHL, that exact same way that you just spelled it. And there's another guy named AIDANPOHL 2, that way you spelled it. And he has an iRacing account for 3 days. We looked him up. Today is his 3rd day on iRacing. AIDANPOHL 2. I was wondering what was wrong. There's nothing wrong with your driving, bro. That was perfect. Okay, someone's gonna put in a ridiculous time. This track is good. I'm rooting for AIDANPOHL too. Me as well. AIDANPOHL squad. Yikes, that was terrible. SIMAGIC gear made my driving better? Me too. It still sucks. Yeah, dude, someone's gonna put in a wicked time here. I think this is like 44.6, 44.5 territory for some of these guys. Can you imagine if someone put in a 43? I would poop myself. Wow, I just threw that sector so bad. Okay, let's see what we can do on our second lap, because that one kind of fell apart. 42 incidents? What are you talking about? Where did that number come from? Well, I kind of did a video with Yuri. Me and Yuri were in a race, and I made a video off of the race, but it wasn't like collaboration, although there might be something coming. Yikes, dude. So deep there. Oh man, I just fucked this up. That was stupidly aggressive on the braking. Just get rid of the lap, why don't you? Just get rid of the lap, dude. Wow. The improvement, dude, that was an easy 44. That should have been like a 44.8 at least with these conditions. Somebody's doing some stuff like that. Damn, dude, that was rough. Oh, what the heck, man. Fuck that up. You know what? If we start anywhere, I mean, we're not going to start P2. There's no way. I want to start on the inside if possible. Yeah, 44.8. I think we could have been, we probably would have been between these two if we had hooked that lap up. We lost like a 10th and a half. Okay, no, here we go. Wait, that's, no, damn, still P4. I would almost rather be P5. If only Hassan was there. He's right here. He's right there. WSG. Sounds like a clan tag. I feel like there's a chance we might get shuffled down. Maybe not. I think, are these two on the same team? No, okay. Is this guy on the same team? I know there's like, maybe there's not. I was thinking there might be more altitude drivers here. Sam Fields, let me message him. What's up, gang? Oh, that's what that means. Damn it. I should have known that, bro. I should have known that. Must be tough to line up a time with Yuri, seeing he's on the complete other side of the world from you. It honestly, it wouldn't have been that tough like a couple days ago because my sleep schedule was so backwards. But right now, it would be pretty tough, yeah. When you do IMSA, are you doing open or fixed? I've been doing open. Fixed is going to be kind of what you're seeing here, where it's just Mustangs. Yes, Mustang. Mustang is the meta car for this combo, and I think for fixed in general right now. It definitely was by far the meta car like a couple days ago, but they did an update. I don't know how much of an update they did, but they did an update. All right. When's the next video coming up? It's in the works. It is in the works. Don't have a timeline for it. I've given a timeline to so many people for this one because it's a pretty big video and I just have not gotten it. I've not hit that. At Long Beach, it won't be. You sure about that? In fixed? I'm not sure anything is taking the crown from it. Burn that fuel. How many off tracks do you think you'll get? Dude, I've been doing pretty good. I think I've had like max 2 off tracks today. But I've had a couple of races with 1. Not enough rotation? Really? At Long Beach? Interesting. What are your expectations for T1? I'm gonna go around the outside and hope I don't die. I mean, optimally, I can find a space on the inside, but I feel like since I'm starting on the outside, I'm gonna end up following Hassan around the outside and try and claim the inside for NASCAR. That's my goal. That is my goal. What do you think of the 992.2? You talking about the Cup car? I really like it. I like it as a car. I enjoy driving it. I enjoy racing it on some tracks like Laguna, for example. I think is a really one it's really good on. But I don't like how strong the draft is. That's pretty much my only gripe with it. The draft is way too strong. You can gain like fucking 6. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just gonna say 7. You can gain 7/10 on a lot of tracks like in draft, which is insane. Is there a big pace difference in GT4 cars because of BOP? That's a good question. I haven't really driven GT4s in a while. Yeah, it is a 52-degree track. It is hot. Someone should donate like $350 to me so I can afford to get the Logitech DD wheel so I can upgrade from my G923. I got the other 300. Dude, you should just do some Facebook Marketplace, bro. Maybe you can trade something for the, or sell something for the other 300. You're halfway there. But you know what? If you get another 300, you could buy a SIMAGIC Alpha Evo base with the GT Neo with P700s for $600. So, and that is arguably a better wheelbase. I've never used the Logitech, but I know that there's an argument to be made there. So that's why I said arguably. Maybe these two at the front will fight. Probably not. I'm sure they're gonna have a last lap battle, but other than that, it's gonna be they'll probably push themselves around. I'll try and push Hassan into a position to where he can overtake in T1 if possible. If possible. The SIMAGIC entry bundle is insane. I bought it for my wife to get into sim racing. That's literally what my baby mama's got, dude. It's set up right there on my old rig. Why is it all Fords? Because it's the best car here. If I want to buy that, how do I get 3% off? Code AIDANPOHL, all caps, no spaces, 3% off of SIMAGIC. Anything on the website, baby. That's right. Thanks for asking. I got the Moza R3 when I first got into sim racing. I started with the R9, the OG R9. It was a ethereal experience at first, but I cannot imagine going back to it. It was the first version of their stuff, and I think mine was just like bricked, basically. It was not a superb wheelbase, but I've heard that the force feedback has gotten much better. I haven't driven a Moza in a long time, but I've heard that it's gotten much better. All right. Oh, nice. We got space on the inside. Perfect. Wow, look at this fucking terrain. All right, big gap behind Owen now. Manuel's right behind him though, so he'll probably close up if some fighting breaks out here. Which I anticipate could happen. It was a bad run from the leader. I think Victor's died. I don't see him behind us anymore. I think that was him fighting Owen behind. We're in a pretty chill position. I'm gonna try and chill for a while if I can. Just hang with these guys. See what pops up. R5 was too weak. Yeah, 5 Newton meters is meh. I think 9 to 12 is the sweet spot. The 12 Newton meter that I had, dude, was perfect. The SIMAGIC 12 Newton meter Alpha Evo, dude, literally perfect. At no point when I was using that base did I ever think I need more force feedback. Yet here I am with a 28 Newton meter wheelbase. I have it turned down to 18 though. I don't feel the need to run anything higher than that. F's in the chat, F's in the chat. Look at him go. That was a really bad run out of there. 6/10. This could get hairy. Ooh, Hassan with the move up the inside. Joshua just kind of vibing at the front right now, though. What globes do you use? The hell is you talking about, like world maps? No. Sorry, brother, I don't understand the question. Passive counter steer. Yeah, as long as you can feel that and kind of control neutral steer, like, that's all you need. And you could probably do that with an R3, to be honest. It's just very light hands. I'm driving like ass right now. Dude, Hassan's move was fucking gorgeous though. Props to him for that. Lost like no time to the leader. I'm just trying to keep up, man. They're fucking quick. I'm doing everything I can here and I'm gaining nothing. I'm actually losing on him, bro. He's faster on the straight. He's closer to that guy for slipstream. Yikes. That's a 10th gone. That's another 10th gone. I cannot afford to be doing that. Alright, Hassan's fighting for the lead. This could give us a chance to keep up a bit better. Not quite able to make it work. That's a slowdown. Is it a slowdown? Did he get it? No, he didn't. These guys are fucking quick, bro. We take that off track. This guy's faster on the straights, bro. Okay, I gotta fix that corner. I've been blowing it every single lap. There's a 10th there for me. Keep fighting at the front, baby. Alright, Joshua's looking like he's in a good spot, dude. He's almost got a second now. Still in slipstream though. Oh, he's got 9/10. It makes a difference, bro. That 1/10 makes a difference. He's in DRS. What the fuck? This guy, did he have a slowdown or something? He was backing that bitch up on me. There we go. Still lost a ton of time there, but I hit the apex, which just felt good. Yikes, really bad sector for me. Really bad sector for me. What was I doing? I just didn't get on throttle. I was bad. I was thinking about some other stuff. All right, the gap is closing at the front. Yeah, whatever stops you from clipping. You don't want clipping when you're driving. I could have looked to fight that, but I feel like something is going to pop off at some point that just gives us free position, so I'm not in a huge rush. And Hassan looks like he's been pretty aggressively hunting this guy down, like something is going to happen soon. Oops, I didn't shift. Well, fuck that up in a different corner, but same sector. Something is bound to happen here. Oh. 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 Oh, that could be 2 positions. If he drops down to P3 from P1, oh, he's gonna push him through on the inside and try and follow him through. Nope, he's switching to the outside. Back out. Good racing. Wow, this is fun to watch. Joshua putting on a clinic despite completely bottling his run. I guess that did help a lot to have that. I just got damaged, dude. What? Did I just get damaged from that? I saw something like pop up on my fucking hood. He moved to cover and just broke early to like move to the inside. I wasn't even attacking. Ugh, it's annoying. Interesting. Interesting first sector. What is going on? Did did someone have a slowdown there? No, I mean only 2/10, I guess, but it's looking like it's gonna be a battle for P2. P1 is kind of coasting out of there. Okay, no, he'll catch him. Dude, he's getting so close to that. I'm not pushing hard enough on the throttle for the first bit, so I'm like coming back at a really bad angle for the where I should be full throttle, I'm still having to hesitate because I'm too narrow. I'm not going deep enough. A. I don't know if y'all can see that, but he sent an A in the chat. Got 2 more laps. Is he trying to say my name? I think Owen might have gotten damage from bumping me. He's like slower on the straights now. Yeah, and his car doesn't look like it's turning very well either. I think he might have gotten front end damage from hitting me. I wonder if I have rear end damage. These cars are made of paper. That was a little bit better, but I'm still, I don't know. It's like I've forgotten how to drive Sector 2. Radiator damage. He got radiator damage? Damn, this car's overheating. That's unfortunate, dude. We barely touched. He literally bump drafted. I mean, he's still right there. I guess radiator give you like less power technically because your car's overheating. Radiator damage. All right, 1 more lap, and these guys are dropping my ass. I need a battle to break out. Man, I've really been messing up that corner. That's usually like one of my better ones. All right. Something might pop off here. Yeah, I'm gonna go deep for it. Oh, Owen's car blew up. Oh my God, I think it was radiator damage. I think his car just exploded. From a bump draft, that's insane. Oh, and I'm sorry if that killed you. I don't know. Was that bump draft up the S's? Because that should not damage a radiator. I mean, I guess there's a chance of that happening in real life. Setup. Oh, sorry, I don't think I have any of the chat stuff in there. Focus up, you got this, Pole? I feel like that's an older message because I don't know if I got this. Something could happen here. No, they're all far away. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good either. Just totally slid going up to that. Wow. Dude, I mean, we didn't do shit this race, but that was fun to watch.
Good race.
That was fun to watch. That's kind of the type of thing I was like, ooh, I was expecting to see in a lot of these races, because like I was expecting to just kind of sit back and chill, and that's exactly what that was. Some varios, que grande. Why do you have so much fuel? No, it's the fixed setup. You can't change the fuel. Yeah, running in slipstream would destroy his engine in Automobilista too. Where's he at? Oh, he ended P5 still. I think it. Dude, that's unfortunate. I don't know if you're in here, Owen, but did you get radiator damage? That was a solid freaking effort. Jesus, so good. Dude, I mean, I'm happy I kept up with those guys. Kind of crazy. Joshua was able to hold them back. They were having a war, bro. Kind of awesome too that I mean, this guy is from South Africa. Is that what that is? Pakistan and Argentina all racing each other online. How dope. Do you use a Smurf account? I do not. I don't have another account. I meant before, what gloves do you use? Oh, not globes. No problem. It's here, I can actually tell you. Actually, it doesn't say the name of them, but it's Pumas, like, oh, fucked up last turn. Okay, I thought you had damage. It looked like you were losing on the straights. It's like Puma. There's two Puma gloves. There's one that it says the word Puma on the back of the hand, and then there's one that doesn't. These are the ones that don't. I don't know the difference between them, but they're super nice. They're super comfortable. I freaking love them. Dude, how did this guy get the lead exactly? I wanna rewatch. Was it lap 1? I race in iRacing and I'm from Cuba. iRacing connects the world, dude. The world goes round from through iRacing. Okay, so oh wait, no. This guy. So he went up the inside of turn 1 successfully. How did he get P1? I think it was into Oak Tree, wasn't it? Yeah. It was, wait. So he goes deep through Oak Tree and then, oh, he just clears them. Going down, that's crazy. And the lead never changed again. Oh, I want to see that battle where he goes side by side, dude. Where was that? That was like lap. He makes a big mistake. I mean, it wasn't a big mistake. It was probably like this lap. Wait. Where he like, no? Bro, where was that? Oh, 46. Ah, it's right here. Wait, next one. Lap 8, right? Yeah. Okay, this must be. Yeah. Dude, this was crazy to watch. Okay, I want to watch this from our perspective again, because I feel like we had a really good perspective of this, to be honest. So he's deep out of there. Fakes to the inside. Okay, we don't have a great perspective of this. Dude, what is this camera angle? Okay. So car ahead goes to the, well, it's technically the outside. This dude, Nicholas, put his faith in Joshua. And I mean, to be fair, I know Hassan is extremely quick, just like on his own pace. So, I mean, maybe this guy knows that too. So he opts to have our boy here, Joshua, go through. Joshua defends that nicely, slots ahead. I could have done more here, but I kind of just wanted to, I mean, I felt like something would boil over. That's a problem I have sometimes though too, I think, is like, I feel like something's gonna boil over and then something never does. And man, I was buns through sector 2 this race, like, so buns. Yeah, nothing else really happened. Triples be like, stumbled across the stream, wanted to see how I'd hold in the vet. Oh, dude, were you? Who were you? Oh, dude, Victor got knocked out too. He started P5 in the vet. Oh, dude, yo, P9. Hey, let's go. Is that you? That's pretty crazy. Miss you in P Cup. I miss P Cup too, but I am having a ton of fun in GT3s. Oh, the camera angle. Yeah, it is. It always messes up the camera angles. I refuse to save the camera because I use it for making videos and I need it at the normal thing. Okay. I don't even think we need to save this one. Actually, I mean, that was a really good battle ahead. I'm going to save this. Man, I got to clear out my PC. I'm going to have so much stuff. Okay, guys. That's going to be it for me. Super fun races. Almost got to 4.0 SR. I would have been much closer if I didn't make that, if I didn't have that first race, which you guys didn't see. I did it off stream. It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you everybody for the donations, people who are joining the pit crew. I don't know what the pit crew gives you, to be honest. I wish that I could I wish it was I want the pit crew to give you like no ads. I don't know if that's possible. I think they might make you pay for premium, but that's what it should give you. It's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for joining me. Um, little impromptu streams, super fun. Those of you who I was talking to about being mods, if you guys want to DM me, the Discord is in the description. And make sure to check out SIMLAB. They are the ones providing this rig that I can drive in for like literally all hours of the day and never get sick or any of my body hurt. Shout out to SIMAGIC. They provide the gear, codes for them below as well, and all the overlays and, well, not setups because this was a fixed race, but the overlays are from Go Setups, Go Fast, also in the description. It's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for joining. Melvin, we will have